For over 20 years, fans believed one thing was impossible: The Undertaker losing at WrestleMania. Then suddenly, it happened, and the reaction inside the arena felt unreal, because nobody walked into that building expecting history to end. For wrestling fans, WrestleMania wasn't just another event. It was the biggest stage, the place where careers changed forever. Legends were made, dreams came true, and for years, one tradition stood above everything else: The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Year after year, the entrances became larger, the atmosphere became darker, the moments became bigger, and the victories kept coming. One win, then another, then another. Eventually, people stopped looking at it as a winning streak. It became mythology, because the strangest thing about the streak wasn't simply that it existed, it was who it survived against. Champions, icon, future Hall of Famers. People stopped asking, who wins? They started asking, can this even happen? By the time WrestleMania arrived again, expectations had changed completely. Fans weren't buying tickets simply for a match anymore. They were buying tickets to witness another chapter of history, because expectations shape emotions. Deep down, many already believed they knew the ending. Whenever The Undertaker looked exhausted, he survived. Whenever things looked impossible, he survived. Whenever fans thought, maybe this is finally the year, he survived. Again and again and again. The streak wasn't simply part of wrestling anymore. It became part of people's memories. Some watched it as children, then teenagers, then adults, and that's why breaking it felt impossible. Then WrestleMania arrived. The lights dimmed, the crowd roared, and suddenly, all the talking stopped. Because now it was real. At first, everything looked normal. Big moments, momentum shifting, everything fans expected. But then, small things started feeling different. Every close moment suddenly mattered more. Every second felt heavier, because fans started feeling uncertainty, and uncertainty creates tension. For years, fans expected comfort. This time, they felt fear. Fear for history itself. Then it happened. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. At first, people didn't react. Not immediately, because their brains couldn't process it. They were waiting for something else. Waiting for music. Waiting for a mistake. Waiting for reality to correct itself. But nothing happened. And suddenly, the arena became silent. Not normal silence. Confused silence. The kind where thousands of people were asking the exact same question. Did that really happen? Years later, people still talk about that moment. Not because someone won a wrestling match. People remember it because of what disappeared. The streak wasn't simply numbers. It wasn't 21 wins. It was an idea. The idea that some things never change. The idea that some legends stay untouchable. Then suddenly, people learn something. Even legends end. Even impossible things eventually become possible. If you love stories where pressure, legacy, and greatness collide, follow for more grit and glory combat stories. Because sometimes, the moments nobody expects become the moments nobody ever forgets.